God tells us one simple thing as Christians, to love others. It sounds so simple, so easy to do, but how are you doing? How am I doing? How are we doing as a church, as a body of Christ at loving people? We're going to go into the community and just ask a few people how they view Christians, how they view church, and are we really doing what we're commanded to do? So can you tell me how you view church?
As a source of hypocrisy, actually.
Depends on what church you go to, because there's a lot of churches you go to that you wonder why all the people are even there, because they're not worshiping what the Bible it says actually says. They're making up their own versions, even whether it's a little church or whether it's a mega church.
How do I view church? If you're into it, it's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you into it?
Not really.
I don't go to church.
So how do you view it then if you don't go? How do you view it? When people say, yeah, I go to church, you want to go with me on Sunday, how do you view that?
I wouldn't go.
How do you view Christians?
Christians, complex religion, very complex. A lot of Christians that I know are really not faithful in their faith, if you want to put it that way.
Christians are known for extremism.
How do you view Christians in general?
Kind of. I don't really view them very well.
How do you view Christians?
I'm a Christian, so I believe in Jesus Christ.
So if you had 3 words to describe them, what would it be?
Not very honest.
What are 3 words that you would use to describe them?
Biased. What's the word I'm thinking of? Stereotypical.
Okay.
And, I mean, morally they're good, but...
You say stereotypical, and so what kind of stereotype do they have?
If you don't follow their religion, they try to push it onto you, and other than that, they view you as a bad person.
How do you do at loving people then?
I love just about everybody.
How do you love people?
Trying to do to them like I'd want them to do to me, I guess would be the easiest way to put that.
You know, I treat people the same everywhere. You know, no matter who you are, what your religion, whatever you are, I treat people the way that I want to be treated. And people who say they're Christians, I don't get that same response, you know.
How do you think they do in their love? Because God commands them to love people. How do you think that they do in love?
That's my whole thing. I don't think they love people. I don't think they love one another. You know, it's always a negative thing with them. You know, say for instance, if you go to church a lot, you know, they look down on people who don't really attend church as much as they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing that I've been getting throughout my life. You know, as far as Christians go.